What's up, guys? So as riding season approaches, I've been having people reach out to me asking me what gear should they wear, what should they purchase, what brand, all that kind of stuff. So today I'm gonna give you guys a more in-depth look into my personal gear collection, and you guys can base your judgment off of that and see like what would better suit you and what you'd like. So at first glance, you guys can see that I'm rocking a lot of Alpine Stars gear all over the place. I highly stand by their brand. I believe in their products. I've been using them for quite a few years now, and that's just personally what I like to wear. There's other great brands out there, so you don't specifically need to just look into Alpine Stars, but like I said, that is what I recommend personally, and that's what I plan to continue to use. First, starting off with my Missile Ignition V2 jacket. It's highly protective and it's super comfortable. As you guys can see, it has shoulder armor, elbow armor, and even has armor in the forearm. And there's also the big hump on the back, which is really great for aerodynamics, but it also protects your back, and I feel like it's probably really good for keeping your head off of the ground. So you have some back protection in there as well. It's really high quality and really thick leather. It actually does zip into a bottom piece of a suit. If you were to rock a two-piece suit, you can see that zipper right there. It would zip straight into bottoms. Technically, this suit is the top half of a one-piece suit, like you guys can see over here. Alpine Stars does sell them as just the jacket portion, or you could buy the bottom portion. I personally recommend one-piece suits, but we'll get to that later. This is what I'm wearing most of the time, to be honest. I really love this jacket. It's a little aggressive for like everyday street riding, but I just like to be highly protected. If you were to go down, it'll keep your skin from road rash for the most part. Like I said, it's really durable, high-quality leather. This is my original Missile jacket. The previous one that you saw is the V2 version, so it's just the updated version, the latest generation of it. I actually think there might be a V3 out now. I'd have to look. But this is the original one. It's really similar to the previous one. It has the back hump, it has the shoulder protection, the elbow protection, the forearm protection, and this one is Tech Air compatible. So you can actually plug in, like this is my Tech Air 5 airbag suit. We'll get to that more later, but you can plug this in directly to this jacket. I've got a lot of use out of this jacket. I wore it for quite a while. It's a little worn out now, but it's still in really good shape, and I could still continue to wear this. But I like to update my gear, and you know, I like to have like a new look and all that kind of stuff. But there's nothing wrong with this jacket at all. It's a high quality jacket. It's great. This is my GP Plus RV4 jacket. It's a little more casual. It doesn't have the outer elbow protection, but there still is protection in there. It's really hard. It's really solid. Same with the forearms. It does have the shoulder protection, but it doesn't have the hump on the back. But nonetheless, this is a great jacket to go out and ride with every day. It'll keep you super protected. Like I said, high quality leather. It'll be great to keep you from, you know, road rash and all that kind of stuff. It's a really good jacket. I haven't been wearing it a ton. I need to break it in. I love how it looks. It matches my gear really well. This is also a great option for everyday riding. Now on to even more of the casual wear. This is the Armored Sherpa hoodie. It has shoulder and back protection. It's not as heavy duty as the previous jackets that you've seen, but it will keep you very protected. It's very thick. It's great for riding in cold weather. It's a really thick jacket. I really do like it. And like I said, if you're not looking for the whole aggressive leather jacket look, this is something that would be perfect for you. This is another armored hoodie by NBT. It comes with back and elbow protection. It's really high quality. It's nice and thick, but it's not too thick. You can wear this like on a warmer day. If you're not trying to wear like a full leather jacket, I totally understand that. Like I said, especially on the warmer days, it can get really hot. I always do prefer that, but this is something that looks like a normal hoodie, but it does keep you protected, and it's a great option for everyday casual riding. So these are all my riding pants. I have a few different pairs here, mostly from Alpine Stars. I have a pair of NBT pants as well. These are all really comfortable. It's great if you're looking for like less of the gear look, if you're not trying to wear leather bottoms, like I said, like something like that suit. They're really thick. They can get a little warm, but I promise it's well worth it. It keeps you from road rash and abrasion and all that kind of stuff. They're actually lined, as you guys can see up in here. So if you were to go down, they will hold up against the slide really well. I find myself wearing this pair specifically the most, but there's other great options in here. Some of these are my old ones. Got a lot of use out of these. Like, as you can see, there's some rips and tears and stuff in this just from riding so much in them. The MBT ones are also awesome. You can see that they're lined. And these are like kind of like more of an adventure style pair of pants that I was wearing when I first started riding on the street. They're really good for cold weather. They offer a lot of protection, even more so probably than the jeans, but I just prefer the jean look. I really do prefer more of like the casual riding look, especially if you're just out there just cruising along or whatever. But these are a great option, or like I said, you could get like a bottom half of a suit if you were to pair it with a jacket, or even just like a hoodie or something like that. These are super durable, but I really do love Alpine Stars Tech Denim and the MBTs. They're a great option for casual riding, and you have a peace of mind if, like I said, if you were to go down or anything like that, it will keep you protected and it will hold up in the event of a crash. Much so more than just some normal jeans. These would tear really quick, and you'd be left with probably some road rash and abrasion and stuff like that. So that's why I prefer to wear these. They're well worth the money, but that's just my 2 cents on that. So getting into more of the track oriented stuff, this is my Nucleon back and hip protectors, and I also have the chest plate that comes separately as well. I mostly only use these on the track, but you can wear these on the street. It is a great option if you're looking for, you know, something like with a hoodie or something like that. You can wear these underneath very comfortably. But like I said, I mostly use these on the track, but they offer great protection on your hips. Like I said, this will take care of your hips in case of a fall. It'll take a pretty good amount of the impact, especially on the back. This is great to keep your spine protected and all that stuff. It's really thick. It'll absolutely hold up. This is my Tech Air 5 system. This is really one of the coolest pieces of gears that I own. This thing is so so crazy. It's wild to think that like we've got to the point now with technology and all that stuff that you can wear something like this underneath your suit or plug it into your jacket, even underneath a hoodie or something like that. It has all these awesome sensors that it can detect if you were going down in the event of a crash. It'll inflate and it'll keep your shoulders, chest, back protected, all that kind of stuff. They're a little pricey, but it's well worth the money. Like I said, this is a super high tech piece of gear. Superbike Moto America. The racers all wear this kind of technology underneath their suits. Like I said, I've seen crashes where they're crashing up to, 200 miles an hour, and something like this really saves them. It inflates under your suit and it will go down. And what's also really, really cool about this piece of gear is you can actually send it back to Alpine Stars and they will repackage the canisters and you'll be ready to go for more deployments. On this specific system, there's street mode and there's a track mode. I believe that you can get 2 deployments out of the track mode and you can get 1 deployment out of the street mode. It's well worth the money. And like I said, if you're looking to keep your back, shoulders, chest, and everything protected underneath your leathers or hoodie or anything like that, this will do a great job at it. They're even coming out with smaller, better systems now, but this is the one that I just currently have. And like I said, you cannot go wrong with this piece of equipment. I really highly recommend wearing this. It's not thick at all. It's almost like wearing like a thicker t-shirt underneath your gear. As you can see, there's the Tech Air system right there, and it has a back protector built into it. Canisters are powered through these right here. Yeah, you can just charge it up. You can actually plug this in. It has an app and everything for it. You can track your rides, check speeds, all that kind of stuff. You can track your route. It's a really cool piece of technology that I really do highly recommend. Lastly, my GP Pro V2 suit. I sort of gave you guys a little sneak peek of this in the beginning. This is something that I really only wear on the track, or if you're going out to do some like really spirited like canyon or twisty ridings, I would recommend wearing something like this. This piece of gear offers the most protection out of all my gear. As you guys can see, it has Kevlar lining on it. It has the elbows, the shoulder protection. It has the hump in the back. It's really thick, durable leather. It actually has hip protection built in as well. This is something that I would definitely recommend for the track. I prefer a 1-piece suit over 2-piece suits. I understand if you're a little bit more on a budget, something like the leather jackets that I showed before, you could purchase the bottom half of it, and when you're going to the track or wanting to do some spirited riding, you could zip in the bottom half. But I prefer just to have a dedicated 1-piece suit for the track. With 2-piece suits, I don't like how like it can, when you're zipping it down in the middle, it can kind of clump up a little bit and stuff like that. I don't really like that. It's kind of a preference thing, but I really do like this piece of gear. I've done quite a few track days with it. Thankfully, I've never gone down with it, but in case that I ever do, this will keep me very protected, especially if I have, the Nucleon back and hip protectors with the chest plate, or having that Tech Air 5 system in here will keep you very protected. And you have a great peace of mind when you're out there ripping on the track or doing some spirited riding. One other thing is it also does have these really heavy duty knee protectors. As you can see, it's really heavy duty. And then you also have, of course, the knee sliders. You can actually peel these off and buy new ones from Alpine Stars, and there's other manufacturers that make like aftermarket ones. Kind of hard to get off, but you can choose like a screwdriver or something like that. They're on there really well. So don't ever think that once these are worn down, you have to like get a new suit or anything like that. They just Velcro on, and yeah, you get a new pair and you're good to go. So these are all my shoes. I use the boots primarily on the track, and then I use the rest for my street riding. In my opinion, these are genuinely the best boots on the market. From really anybody I've talked to, they will say the exact same thing. The Super Tech boots by Alpine Stars are absolutely incredible. They have a separate booty system in there as well. So you actually put like the shell on your foot first, slide your foot in, and then you fasten these up. They're super comfortable. A lot of racers and stuff like that use this specific boot. I really only have good things to say about them. So I really highly recommend these boots. If you were to use them on the street, you absolutely can. If I'm wearing my suit, I always wear my boots. I'm never gonna wear like the shoes. There are a lot of people that even just like with riding jeans or whatever, they will still wear the boots. I totally understand that, and this will offer the most protection on your feet. It has the toe sliders. It's really thick leather. There is actually ankle stabilization and all that kind of stuff built into the booty itself on the inside. If you want the most foot protection, if you were to go down or drag your feet or anything like that, or even hit your feet against something, this will offer the most protection, 110%. These are racing boots, but you can absolutely wear them on the street as well. This is my first set of boots. These are the SMX Vented V2 boots. As you can actually see, the ankle support system is actually built on the outside. So essentially what it does is it won't let you like hyper extend your foot, and it'll keep your ankle really safe. This will offer great protection. Another solid boot. I've done some track days with these as well. I really highly recommend these. They're not as aggressive as the Super Techs, but they offer around the same amount of protection. But like I said, I will recommend these any day over these. But nonetheless, an absolutely great boot. Again, you can wear these on the street, or absolutely you can wear these on the track. So these are the current shoes that I've been wearing. These are actually both the Faster Ride Knit 3s. These are my older Sector shoes. As you can see, they're pretty beat up. I go through actually about a pair of these a season, which sounds maybe kind of crazy. I do a lot of I drag my feet sometimes and stuff like that. It's just like habit growing up riding dirt bikes, and I have racing rear sets. So as you can see, they will start putting holes in the bottoms of your shoes and stuff like that. But they do really hold up really well. They're super hard. They have a lot of protection all up here in the front. It'll keep your ankles stabilized and safe as well. I do prefer to wear these when I'm out street riding. It gives me peace of mind knowing that my feet will be protected, but it's not too aggressive like the boots. But yeah, I absolutely need to pick up a new pair for this upcoming riding season for sure. But again, a little bit more affordable, offers great protection, and you really can't go wrong with these. And there's so many different colors and styles. Alpine Stars offers so many different ones, so definitely check them out. Highly recommend these, and you just can't go wrong. So these are a few of the different gloves that I've been wearing over the years. This is like my first pair of the GPX V2s. These are great. It's essentially like the full gauntlet style, like protection and thickness on the top end. You have the skid plate for your hand. It offers knuckle protection as well. But I do find myself wearing the full gauntlet style. I'm so used to it, especially if I'm like riding a track and stuff like that. It can be a little weird wearing this because you're actually gonna wear it over top of your jacket. So they'll kind of like fasten over the top. It can be a little uncomfortable and a little weird at first, but I really do highly recommend it, and it just offers more protection. You have this huge plate around your wrist. It offers the knuckle protection as well. And as you can see, it also offers the skid plate for your hand. This is the generation 3. This is the 4s, the new ones. These are incredible gloves. I need to start wearing these a little bit more. I just picked them up in the fall as the riding season was ending, so I haven't been really able to wear these, but another great glove. If you guys watch racing here in America, I know Josh Heron was wearing these, and he absolutely loves them, so that speaks for itself. All of these gloves also do have the thing where like it has your pinky and your third finger stitched together. So if you go down, these fingers are more susceptible because they're on the outside. You don't want to like separate these fingers and break them. Those kind of keep them together and keep them stabilized and straight. So I think that's an awesome piece of technology, and yeah, they're great. These gloves I absolutely love as well. These are my Super Tech gloves. I got a lot of use out of these. These are all Kevlar lined, high quality gloves. I put these through the paces. These have suffered a lot of abuse, and as you can see, like they're super worn out, but still a great glove, and I can still wear them. Alpine Stars does offer other types of gloves. They're less aggressive than these, and they're more street focused. With those kind of gloves, you're not gonna have like the big plate on your wrist. A lot of them still will have the knuckle protection, but they won't have like the stitching, and some of them don't have like as heavy duty of a skid plate, if any at all, but they're still great. Anything protecting your hands is better than your bare hands just going down. So you know, you want to keep your hands in good shape. So I really highly recommend wearing gloves. I just do prefer the full gauntlet style. That's just me personally. You guys do not have to do that, but if that's something that you like, go up to the store, see what makes sense for you, see what feels right, bring your gear up there, try it on together, and you know, make your decision based off of that. And as aggressive as these also are super comfortable. I wear these a ton, this pair specifically. I don't even really notice that they're on my hands, but like I said, it offers great protection, and I just always recommend that, guys. I really do preach, wear your gear. It will save you a lot of headache and hurt and all that kind of stuff in the long run. So that's just my piece of advice. And now we're on to my helmets. So this is my Alpine Stars Super Tech R10 helmet. This one, when you get the painted versions, it actually comes with the race spoiler. It comes with a really cool bag that is actually sitting over there. You get pin lock, a clear shield. You get actually the street spoiler as well. You get a lot of good stuff for the package of $1,200. I think it's well worth it. This is one of the best helmets absolutely on the market. It has the highest protection ratings that are out right now. Has the DOT, has the Snell, has the EC, all that kind of stuff. This is one of the best helmets you can possibly get. Not sure if any of you guys saw it, but I actually do have my Senna 60S hooked up. This helmet does have ear holes built in, so you can run a comm system like that. I personally rock Senna, so that's just me, but there's also other great manufacturers out there as well for that. It's just up to you guys and your kind of preference, but this is something that's gonna be truly compatible with that, and will also take great care of your head. It has great ventilation system. There's a ventilation thing right here. There's also some on the chin and stuff down here as well. There's even a rubber piece that you can take out right there that will allow even more airflow into your helmet. I believe this is still to be true, but this is actually the most aerodynamic helmet on the entire market. Alpine Stars absolutely knocked us out of the park for releasing their first true like motorcycle helmet. They make a lot of you know, like racing helmets for like dirt bikes and all that other kind of stuff, but this is their first attempt at making a motorcycle helmet. They absolutely knocked it out of the park with this helmet. I absolutely love it. It's like my favorite helmet, and it's beautiful. It has all the exposed carbon, but it comes with a beautiful paint job, and it's a full carbon shell. Like I said, offers incredible protection, and it's super lightweight as well. You don't even really feel this on your head, and there's a bunch of like really cool features on it where you can actually like on the inside, on the top of your head, you can actually adjust like the angle that you want your helmet to sit. So if you want it sitting more upright on your face, or if you want it more down, you can fully adjust this helmet to your face, and you can actually even buy different size pads as well for it. So highly adjustable, great helmet. I couldn't recommend this enough. This right here is old reliable to me. This is my Shoei X14. I've had this helmet for quite a few years now, and I've used it for countless track days, many thousands of miles of riding and stuff like that. An absolutely great helmet. Shoei has released the X15. I do plan to get one, but I just haven't yet. This helmet is absolutely amazing, and Shoei is a big brand that I also stand behind. They have actually a really cool system that in certain locations you actually go there and purchase a helmet. They will perfectly shape the helmet to your head. So they will use different types of padding and stuff like that all throughout the helmet, making sure that it is a perfect true fit for your head. I couldn't recommend this helmet enough. I've heard great things with the X15. I don't really have much experience with that helmet at all. I've tried on a few, but I know that it is an upgraded version of this X14, which says so much. This helmet is absolutely incredible, offers incredible protection. If you guys watch racing, Marc Marquez was wearing this helmet for many years. He's now rocking the X15. This is a great helmet. It's tested. It's, you know, has the Snell ratings, DOT ratings, EC, all that stuff. They were using this helmet literally in MotoGP. So you cannot go wrong with something like this. Now I have the influencer helmet, the AGV Pista GPRR. That's just kind of a joke. It's a big like running joke online right now. So many people go out and buy this helmet. That's great though. I mean, it is a super track oriented helmet, as you guys have probably heard and know. This is their top of the line racing helmet. They use it also in MotoGP and all that kind of stuff as well. So you cannot go wrong with this. It is actually like the lightest helmet that I have. I believe it's like 2 or 3 ounces lighter than my Alpine Stars helmet, which says a lot. You don't even feel it on your head. It cuts through wind incredibly. It's super aerodynamic as well. And it's just a beautiful helmet. The side profile of this helmet is just nuts. One of the coolest helmets I've ever seen in my life. This is the Iridium version. It has this really cool flake in it, and it actually changes colors depending upon the lighting and stuff like that that is present. It's such a cool helmet. I love to wear this helmet as well. You absolutely can't go wrong with this. Just a moment ago, I also spoke about Senna. They also make helmets. This is their Striker. This helmet is super cool. It's a really advanced Bluetooth helmet. First off, the ventilation on this helmet is absolutely nuts. Great field of view. It's a really protective helmet, but it also has the Harman Kardon system built into it, and the sound and clarity that you get on this helmet is absolutely insane. And it's a really cool looking helmet. You can actually get it in white as well. It's beautiful. It even has like a little tail light on the back that you can actually use and you can turn on at night, and so it makes you a little bit more visible to, you know, people in their cars and all that kind of stuff. So it's a really great option. It also has the shade equipped in on it, so you can slide this down in the top and a sunshade will come down. So you can still be wearing a clear visor, you know, but when it's sunny out, you can have that shade down, but at night, I always recommend to have a clear visor. It gives you greatest amount of visibility. But I really was blown away by how well this helmet sounds. Senna and Harman Kardon absolutely knocked it out of the park with this helmet. I really do enjoy this helmet and would highly recommend it. So I figured I'd throw this in there really quick as well. My brother does have the full carbon Alpine Stars Super Tech R10 helmet. This is more of like the street friendly version. It doesn't have the race spoiler on it, but it does still come with the pin lock, still comes with the dark visor, clear visor, all that kind of great stuff. Another great option. Like I said, I cannot say enough good things about the Super Tech helmet. I highly recommend looking into something like this. There are other great options out there for budget helmets and stuff like that. You don't need to get the full like race style helmet like these 3 here. That's just personally what I like to use. I love the look of them, but I also love the protection aspect. If I happen to go down, these will do a great job of taking care of my head. So that's just kind of like why I wear them. Some people will complain about, you know, how loud certain helmets are, like the Pista is notorious for how loud it is, but it is a track oriented helmet at the end of the day. It's not meant for like true comfort or anything like that. It is a comfortable helmet, and like I said, even the Super Tech R10 and my X14 are crazy comfortable helmets. This is actually probably the quietest out of the 3, but I do find myself wearing my Super Tech R10 helmet all the time. So there are other great, affordable, budget-friendly options out there. That's great for a starter helmet. You don't need to drop over $1,000 for your first street helmet, or if you're even looking for a new helmet right now. Like I said, go to your local store, do some research online, watch some videos, and figure out what's right for you. You know, make sure the helmet fits you, make sure it's the right size. I could not recommend that enough. Make sure the helmet works for you, make sure it fits you, make sure it's what you want. I also have this helmet, but I will tell you more about it in the next video on why you should wear gear. Wearing gear is very important, guys. The way I put it is really cheap insurance, and just take care of yourselves. Be smart, wear gear, stay protected, guys. Something like this can absolutely save your life. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know what gear you guys are wearing. What helmets do you recommend? What jackets? What brands? Like, I would love to hear what you guys suggest and like what you guys are rocking. Definitely subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.